The fact that you choose to know that there is light in that darkness and that you choose to seek out change, you choose to seek out a better version of yourself by being honest with yourself and knowing that not taking the easy path and acknowledging the hurt parts of you is something that not everyone does. Most people do not. A lot of people do not. And if they do it to an extent of how it serves them in a comfort and convenience. And what I'm referring to are the people, and you're probably seeing this, and you may not always feel this way, because I relate to this heavy, and I need to probably remind myself, this is kind of why I'm making this video, is that not only do I relate to my whole entire life for a long period of time, I just chose not to change and to conform to the external validations and expectations of what it means to be a man, a son, and how I was raised and all this different stuff. And I never really questioned what it is that who I am, what I want to do, how this makes me feel, and who it is I actually want to be, and what dreams are my own, and what dreams are just to have a trophy on the wall. And the realization of that is coming to an honest and accountable place to bring in that change, to welcome that change, to embody that change. And you have to walk into the fucking darkness to embody that change, to recognize how you have been denying and hiding from yourself and chasing things that are not you. To then realize that everything is already in here in me. And just the fact that I am and you have done that, and you keep on choosing to do that and take on that change, that you keep on climbing the mountain and then reaching the foot of the next mountain, and you just keep doing that. And that's what the healing process is, and it takes fucking time. And the ego wants it to be instantaneous. But there's always a reason why it isn't that way. And ultimately, it's because of the reflection of your inner world and your inner belief systems and identities and what you're actually able to hold of your authentic light being versus what you're still keeping separate and disconnected. And it's all serving in an opportunity. But the beauty is that, especially for me, time and time again, I am faced with all the ways I have disconnected and separated from myself, all the ways I have shamed myself, guilted myself, felt inadequate, unworthy, and loss, grief, sadness, anger, fear, frustration, repression, and know that every single fucking time that there is light beyond that. There is a hurt me that is getting louder to be nurtured and healed, to be vulnerably accepted, and to be honest with and not seek that trophy on the wall, that external validation of how people want me to be, and not have these needs met. When I don't need to go outside to have those needs met, to have that intimacy, that love with myself. And keeping the people around that want to quiet that version of you aren't your people. That's real shit. The people that want you to quiet down, you taking care of yourself, and you being you, and whatever the fuck else you need in this moment now to take care of yourself and become that version of you, to take on that change, that want you to stay small, to fit into their comfort, because ultimately they're living their life and you're living your own, and you're choosing to do that, but they also don't want you to change, because that's a reflection of them, that they have the opportunity and possibility and empowerment to make that change as well. Because, like I said, a lot of people do not choose to change. And when you start stepping into your own light, you're a constant reminder of the version of them that they're denying. And then the same thing when you're reacting to someone who is in a healed or better place and better state, is that they are a fucking reminder to you of how you are denying and avoiding your shit. But it's not to project and find what's wrong in that person or in yourself. It's to see it as an opportunity to come to terms with that version of you, to forgive, validate, acknowledge, be present, feel, exist as that version of you, openly and honestly, vulnerably. So, change is a beautiful thing, and it's not normalized. And all the change that you seek, all the information, the wisdom, the honesty, the knowledge, the truth, the answers are all within you. I love you, and I hope you have a beautiful day. A beautiful day.